Hey there. If you are a Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, this message might be for you. If you hear any explosions in the background, it's because I'm recording this on the 4th of July. So I'm going to start with some psychic dream messages that I channeled specifically for you. I only got a couple of things for you, Capricorn. So the first thing that came through was the song Jingle Bells. So that song could have a specific meaning or significance for you, or Christmas time could have a specific meaning for you or for someone that you are involved with. If it doesn't mean anything specifically for you or resonate in any way, this message could relate to the period of time between now and Christmas or something around Christmas or winter time for you. We'll dig into it with the tarot and see what comes up. And then the only other thing that I got for you was a vision of this very beautiful woman with dark hair. I want to say black hair, even. And she was kind of like looking very, like looking at someone very quizzically. So if you are a woman with dark or black hair, it could represent you kind of questioning someone, but it also could be a feminine person in your life who is maybe kind of questioning or uh, I don't know, like unsure of you in some way. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone with dark hair, but that's how it came through for me. So that might be specific for someone. But yeah, we're gonna dig into it with the tarot here, see what comes up for you, and yeah, just see what comes through. Remember to take whatever comes up as it resonates for you. This is a collective, open, general reading for you. So I'm gonna take this on top. Okay, so for starters, we got the Knight of Discs. This is a very slow-paced energy. You see the horse there is grazing and stopped in this field. So right now might be a time where you are taking a rest, pausing. Discs do represent earth signs, so I feel like this very well could represent your energy, unless you're also dealing with someone who happens to be an earth sign. It could represent them as well. But I think that you are probably taking some time to replenish yourself right now, taking a little bit maybe of a break, taking a more restful, slow, slowed down energy kind of time for yourself right now. Mm, let's get a little read on your emotions, see what you're feeling. Yeah. And maybe there could be kind of a lull in activity for you right now. You might be reaching a point where you maybe don't have as much going on and you're getting a chance to replenish yourself a little bit. Or there's something here that you're taking slow. Um, and if that's the case that you're dealing with this feminine energy that's kind of like was looking at you a little weird, maybe it could be because you're taking something slow that maybe someone is questioning that. That could be for some of you. Let's see. I'm gonna take that. Okay, you are feeling frustrated here. So that might be why you've chosen to maybe take a step back from something and slow down with something because whatever you're doing in some situation, it's not quite, something's not working here. So it's like trying to jam this square peg into this round hole. Like you're getting frustrated because something isn't happening the way that you want it to. And I'm going to grab one from the faceted garden as well. Put a little extra read on this. So yeah, I feel like this is, you've pulled your energy back from something because you've gotten frustrated. That's how that reads to me. Okay. Earth. Oh, I got the two actually. Okay, so we got birth and we got fall. So the start of something new here. If something new isn't starting for you right now, it may be that in the fall, there may be some sort of a new beginning coming through for you. So this time right now, the field might be a little more, I don't want to say fallow because I think there's actually a lot of nourishment in this here for you, like the same way that this horse is grazing and storing up energy. This may be a point, you may be feeling frustrated because your environment or if it's a relationship for you, it's like, it's not, there's no way for things to happen right now. You're in a stage where it's probably more to your benefit to take a step back and take things slowly. And you're getting frustrated with maybe trying to make something happen that maybe something new maybe is not meant to come in until the fall. And that could be where the jingle bells message was coming through. So there might be something that you get a new start with in fall, and then by winter, maybe then you've really gotten somewhere with it. So I don't know what this is for you specifically. Could have to do with your work or passion of yours, like a project. Could have to do with a relationship. Let's dig into it a little bit further and get a little bit more information for you here. So yeah, I think your environment or the people or a person that you're dealing with, it's just not conducive right now to whatever it is you are trying to do. Okay, Nine of Cups. So yeah, there's some kind of wish fulfillment here. I'm trying to think how this maybe your real happiness here might be in taking a step back because then the nine coming before the 10, it's kind of like when this person is happy. Sometimes it's like when this person is happy all on their own. So you might be in a place where your real happiness is going to be in kind of taking some time to yourself here. You don't have to have the full, complete um, thing here yet. It's okay to just, true happiness comes from within. So instead of getting frustrated trying to make this or that happen, it might be time to step inward and really reconnect with your true joy in something. Kind of want this. Okay, yeah, the star. So there's some kind of internal connection I think you need to find here and some inspiration looking inwards is kind of how this is reading to me. The star. And then also with the star, sometimes it's like when something that this could be like a future wish too. So going back to those timelines that I referred to before, the whatever it is that you're wishing for here, it might be something that's going to take some time, or you may not be achieving whatever this is right in the immediate. Now might be the time to take a moment to yourself and heal so that when these things come through for you later, you have proper energy for them. Okay, I'm going to take this Page of Cups. So yeah, a lot of like very watery energy coming through for you here. It might be a good time to reconnect with your emotions. Um, let's see. Face down, we also had the Two of Pentacles come through and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so I think there could be two different projects that you are balancing right now. Something relating to your work, possibly something you're working hard on. So yeah, and I think But with all these cups coming through, I think also something with some real emotional fulfillment for you underneath it, and something that you're really hoping for and wishing for, something that's passionate for you. But yeah, with the Two of Pentacles, sometimes you could be in a place where you feel like you're kind of juggling things, or maybe struggling to make some kind of decision. It's always a possibility. I'm gonna get an affirmation for you, get you a little guidance here. I feel like in some ways you're maybe kind of in this youthful energy and maybe more of a starting point with something. Yeah, going back to like that birth, I think. Um, there's some kind of opportunity for a new beginning here. Let's see. But very powerful energy with the star. And maybe a chance for you to really shine and inspire other people in some way. If we're relating this to a relationship, because I want to go back to um, this feminine energy. I don't know if this is your energy or someone else's, but if this involves a relationship for you, there might be someone that is like your wish, and whatever it is, it's in a very beginning stage, and you may be getting frustrated because there's just no way to make things work in this moment. It might be something where it's something that could be a potential in the future, and you may be looking at either fall or winter, with that like Christmas time energy. But yeah, I think you're definitely not needing to. Okay, let's see. Transformation. I have the power to transform my thoughts, feelings, and energy. So you have the power to take this frustration and instead, I think, not only taking this time to yourself to really nourish yourself, but yeah, also tapping into these more positive emotions. So really finding your inner happiness, really tapping into your inner world here and finding what inspires you, and really just getting back to a more positive, lighthearted energy here. You have the power to transform these things and maybe just really lock in and focus on what it is you're trying to create, especially if you're juggling a couple of things at once. There's maybe a point where you're needing to just slow down in other aspects of your life so that you can focus on what you're doing. So, yeah, it's time to transform this energy, this stuck feeling. Instead of feeling stuck, realize that what you really need to be doing is maybe kind of slowing down a little bit in some way. We'll clarify that with some more cards for you. Uh, I have the power to transform my thoughts, feelings, and energy. So, meditation could be really helpful for you right now. It's a great way of getting rid of like the mind clutter. You have more control over your emotions, I think. Okay. Yeah, there's some kind of sorrow or separation here for you. And it's okay to feel these things. Obviously, you do need to do that, but there is a happiness that you have the capability of tapping into and realizing the ways in which you are getting maybe what you asked for in some way. And maybe that relates to whatever it is that you're working on. Maybe in order to achieve the things you need to achieve, you need, um, yeah, it may be necessary for you to have this kind of rest time. Ooh, okay. At the Five of Swords. Yeah, you might have had someone walk away from you here, possibly. And maybe that relates to this. Or there could have been something that you have to walk away from, depending if you are like this feminine energy or not, or if you're dealing with a feminine energy. I think the feminine energy is the one that's kind of like doing the walking away because they seem uncertain or unsure. Um, so I don't know what that means for you, but yeah, you're feeling frustrated and I think you're feeling kind of alone right now, but it is necessary for your growth and necessary for what you're building, I think. So, yeah, I think my advice to you is like your little affirmation here. I have the power to transform my thoughts, feelings, and energy. Do your best to transmute these more sorrowful, frustrated feelings and tap into where is your happiness right now? Where is your inspiration? And where's like the fun, maybe a little bit for you? Something maybe a little more lighthearted is good to tap into here. So, because I think whatever is happening is in the long term, in the long term, it's going to be for your greatest and highest good, and it's going to bring you what you're wishing for. I think it's possible that whatever it is that you want isn't attainable in this very present moment. You have to, you know, that you may have to put some time in for it. So, I think I'm going to leave it at that because the message seems to be repeating. So, yeah, if this resonated for you at all, feel free to let me know in the comments your feedback. I always appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.